Hi, what I thought I'd do today is I'm going to do this once a year because I'm not going to be buying as much stuff as I used to. So it's basically my toy collection. Basically in the dining room we have our vintage games, some Scalextric, football. You know, quite like vintage games. We like playing games anyway, from Monopoly to such like. Right, so if I show you over here first, it's my film cell Chitty Bang Bang. Got the Cambric Green jigsaw puzzle from the 60s. Got a Dr. Mop Cambric Green friction car. My Australian and British paratroopers. I'm kind of trying to get just what I like rather than, you know, what everyone else goes for. Like, I'm the child of the 60s and 70s, so I could get wrapped up in buying $6 Million Man, you know, things like that. But I've decided, I did have them, but I've sold them because I just want to concentrate on basically things that I mentally remember playing with or, you know, watching. And Cambric Green was one of my favourite. So here we have a mint boxed Australian Infantry Airfix, my British Paratrooper. I've got a mint boxed Action Man Skyhawk with the stars still attached. Slight damage to there, but nothing major compared to what a lot of I've seen. It's unused. And I picked that up for about 20 odd quid, so I'm very happy. I have my Matchbox car here. Had one of these Lotuses as a child, looking to get a boxed one, but he's in very good condition, so he'll do for now. Trying to have my collection displayed. Here we have my Action Man training tower complete. Obviously these have wear and tear because of the age they are and the size this is, but again, he has his stars. Go over here, we have my helicopter complete. He's got his wing there, rotates. Then we've got my Action Man command center there. Again, he's got his stars still attached. All working. Only problem really with him is the that gun there is completely broken the end off, so I'm trying to look for another one. I might never find one, but everything else works. The sounds work. And then we have down here my Seawolf, which I'll show you again in a second. Got it boxed, got the inlay instructions. Here we have my Action Man bike with sidecar. Had to do a lot of repairing to him because he was snapped off, so he's been glued together and for display purposes only. And his gun's attached to it because that was very loose in there. Well, not really wide because it's only for display. Got his other ammo radio there, so I've got two on there. Got my Pursuit army vehicle. I keep going through stages where I'm going to sell things and because they're too big, but now I've got to an age I'm just going to stick to what I like, and Action Man was one of them. Well, the Action Man was the main one of them. Here we have my Seawolf. This is absolutely with the box complete, working order. Got the rear. I had to glue that on, so I've got to clean that because it kept coming off. So it's all right. Displays well. So, got the octopus. Very rare to find that. But still very happy with it. As I say, I'm not a mint box collector because I find if you are, you know, you're going to be scared that damage is going to come to them. I play with my toys. Then we have my Thunderbirds rescue pack, my Tracy Island, which I repaired, sounds were the battery compartment was corroded, so I fixed that myself. And then we've got my Scorpion tank. He stays in the box because he is one I had as a child, and you know, I don't mind having some in boxes, but I like to have some out on display. And then down to this is my Action Man side. So I've got my Talking Commander from the 80s. Though technically he's probably a bit of a late figure for me, he's still got his box, and you know, he does all his phrases really well. I mean, I've got to get his proper dog tag to go there, and I've got to get his that identity on a string or cord so it goes around his neck. And then we have a vintage Tank Commander, painted face. He's got a bit of fluff there, showing a bit of wear and tear. There you are, matey. Sorry. Right, here we have my other boxed Action Man. Now this box is really good condition. That one's got tears on it, but this one's really good condition. It's got hard hands, but I don't really mind that because then I know it's old. And I've got another one, Commander there. He's not talking, but one of the first ones I bought, so I've kept him. And then down here we have my Red Devil. I had a few. I think I had 2 of these as a kid because I threw one out the window and broke his legs. His parachute, the harness which goes over his chest, it's only a bit of plastic and it snapped. But if I can show you, be easier. See this bit here where it attached, it's snapped off. I've got my missus trying to repair it, but you know, these things happen. They are toys, but he's there anyway. So then we have my helicopter pilot. Well, he's got his backpack on there. Love that figure. I think it was the blue and orange. And then we have down here, we have like my Australian jungle fighter. He's missing his entrenching tool, so I've got to get a hold of that. All in all, still a lovely figure. Again, hard hands, but as I say, all the fingers are there. So, and in the background, I've got my Arctic skier. Got the locker card there. Got the kind of brochure there, and I've got all the equipment there. He's got a broken ski pole, but I just taped it with white tape. Again, as I say, I mean, you know, my figures are played with, so you know, that's what they were there for. If I want to get them out and play with this one I picked up. I did a video of it. He was in a job lot, £22. Kept his dirty trousers on. I did wash them, but I'm not bothered that they're dirty because he was an adventurer. So, yeah, I still love him anyway. It's pretty cool. And then my other cabinet, was my main toy line as a child. Was my Action Man and my Airfix. And then this is the kind of thing I'm just picking up now. This is my Thunderbirds cabinet. I did have Captain Scarlet and that, but Thunderbirds was basically my thing. So I've kind of got rid of the Captain Scarlet and that and just concentrating on Thunderbirds. You've got the Carlton figures there. Quite like that one. Big Virgil fan. And then we have my complete set of Matchbox figures. And they've got all their accessories. Again, I'm not bothered if they're mint in box or loose. I just, you know, I like to, as I say, play with my toys. Here we have the rescue set. And then we have a Carlton remote control Fab 1, which I love to bits. I did the repair on that. So I had 2 of them and I put them on together because that was missing. And a couple other bits. So I got that working. Then we may have my JR21 Thunderbird 3 friction control, works. And my dinky blue Thunderbird 2. And then we down here, these are kind of my vehicles and figures. This is my vintage miscellaneous, really, you know, like whether it's a record or annual if I get one. So that's like what I'm looking for, the 60s stuff now. And then we have my Carlton 4 figures. These were bought for me. I bought that one. Parker. Yeah, Parker and the other 2 were bought for me. So I actually really quite like these figures. Wasn't too keen to start off with, but the more I've had them, I actually really quite like the detail. I probably won't get any more of them, but I just like them. So that's my Thunderbirds collection. As I say, I have cut down a lot because I just wanted to focus on, you know, these 2 main toy lines. I want to get hold of a vintage German, you know, take my time, get what I want, try and get them complete. So that's my collection update, and I will do one once a year just because I'm not going to be collecting that much. But these cabinets should stay like this now because I don't really want to move them around anymore. So anyway, thank you for watching, and enjoy your toy collecting.